So, hey there, I'm sitting with one of my best friends, Brooke Costa, and she's one of the busiest people that I've ever met in my whole life. And I'm just going to talk to her like she's not sitting right next to me, but she is a realtor through Intero. She owns the Made for Tahoe cleaning business, which she's had for 16 years. And she's got a beautiful little shop in Kings Beach called Huga. And
Mhm.
she's ready to start a brand new enterprise. And I really think that if you are a vacation rental property owner, that you should listen to what Brooke is going to talk to you about today. So I'm going to start by asking Brooke a little question, and I want to know, what is the difference between an Airbnb co-host and a property manager?
Oh, very good question, Wendy. Thank you for the introduction. Isn't she the sweetest? I just love her. COVID kisses. I think we've been cooped up with that for way too long.
Yeah, you think?
So the difference between an Airbnb co-host and a property manager, the traditional property managers in the Lake Tahoe region, the average nightly commission rental rate is between 25% to 30%. And that is the rate the property managers charge simply to manage the home.
So they get 25 to 30%, the property
Mhm.
manager. Okay.
And several of the times, and I've worked for many property management companies in the area, and there are some fantastic ones that we've worked with, but they really rely and push a ton of the responsibility onto housekeeping to be the eyes and ears of the home.
And so that's your area of expertise. You're coming
Mhm.
to this from that perspective.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. So we've already trained ourselves within the Made for Tahoe company
Hmm.
to check for damages, carpet stains, prevent frozen pipe issues, secure the home from bear break-ins.
Hmm.
So there's so many different things that we've already been doing through the maid service. And so we are now getting requests from homeowners who want to veer away from the property management
Uh-huh.
companies because they know that there are certain things that they're just not providing, but they're paying that extra
Oh, I get it.
additional commission
I
fee.
get it. So now you're seeing that there's an opportunity to kind of bridge the gap
Hmm.
between the Made for Tahoe cleaning service and what the property managers are doing.
Right.
And so now you're creating this new enterprise. Can you tell us a little bit more
Yes.
about that?
So it's what we label it as, and it's Airbnb co-host. And Airbnb has set up a program called co-hosting, which is super simple. The homeowner has their listing on the platform of Airbnb, and they simply add us as the co-host. We manage all of the guest communication. So we know we've already established a relationship with that guest before they've arrived. So we know why they're traveling, if they're here for an anniversary, which property managers also have that information, but we take it a step further. So if we know that you're celebrating your 25th anniversary, it's like, ooh, I'd really like to just walk in and have a bottle of champagne, a
Oh,
bottle of bubbly on the
oh,
counter.
that's
So we'll
nice.
take that extra step because we've made a relationship before you've arrived. And in addition to that, our commission is lower. We base it on 20% commission of your nightly rental rate.
Wow,
We-
that's a good deal
yeah.
as opposed to 30. That adds up.
And at the same time, we can, because we're listed as a co-host, we can eliminate all of the scheduling conflicts or issues that can arise from a third party, as such as an additional property management company, because we have that schedule right there.
Yeah, and I get the feeling that you're just a little bit more responsive in
Mhm.
terms of the individual guest that comes, where
Yes.
property managers probably have a little bit more stricter rules that they follow.
Yeah. And sometimes they will forget that it's a guest instead of just a number.
Well, this is a
And it's,
travel experience. Is it
yeah.
you're in the when you have an Airbnb property, you are now in the travel business.
Yes.
And when you're a property manager, I don't know that there's that same kind of attention.
I don't feel like there is. And again, there are amazing property
Yeah.
management
Yeah, I'm
companies
sure
in the
there
Lake
are.
Tahoe area, some that really take the extra step. But when you are managing a home and you haven't seen the full scope of actually caring for a home like we have,
Yeah.
starting with housekeeping services, um, sometimes they'll just go through, check the guest in, check the guest out, collect the check, next.
Hmm.
With Airbnb and with your listing on Airbnb, you have the reviews, and we really value return guests. And so, again, with Airbnb, it's more personal. We have our faces on Airbnb. we are the face of our business. It's not just a name and a logo. You will, if you log into my Airbnb, you will say my page, which says, "Hi, I'm Brooke. I live in Lake Tahoe." Blah, 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 blah. But you'll get to know me. And
Yeah.
so it's super important for me to follow through with that because I don't want my name connected with a bad service.
Right, I get that. So does this have anything to do with the webinar that you're going to be putting out
Oh,
there?
I'm so glad that you
yeah,
mentioned
let's
that.
talk about
Yes.
that.
So Wendy has helped me set up, actually, she's the backbone for this webinar. And I came to Wendy with this idea. I said, Wendy, I really wanted to create a webinar. I need to promote this information, our 7 secrets to maximizing your vacation rental income, and which is right around the corner. Wendy's created an amazing ebook. There are free templates, checklists, the workbook on how the different secrets, just to reiterate all the different things that we can do, what we can offer to maximize your income.
Yeah, and what just keeps resonating with me is how busy a homeowner is. Just like you have your life, you have maybe children that you're taking care of, maybe you're taking care of aging parents, maybe you have a full-time work, and the pandemic has really thrown people's schedules off. And so there's just a tremendous amount of stress in everybody's life. And I think what the goal is to help you become as profitable as you imagined that property could be without all of that stress.
Yes. Eliminate the headache.
Yeah,
There's
let's
so
do
many
that.
things.
Yeah.
I just received a new client came my way, and he came into the store, and he was so cute. He says, Brooke, I just want somebody to manage my home. I want it to look nice. I want the people to be happy and have a great experience.
Oh,
And I just want you to call me if you need me to pay the bills.
wow, you want all those clients. So everybody that has a property, call Brooke and be like that.
Yeah. So I send him his check, and then I'll call him and say, okay, here's this bill to pay. And he writes his check.
I love
And
it.
everyone's happy.
Well, I love it. I can't wait to hear about your 7 secrets to help people maximize their profits with their vacation rentals.
Thank you, Wendy.
And we think it's going to be a really great vacation rental season this year. It's already shaping up to be a really busy year. One of the things that we've talked about in one of the previous videos that we recorded today that I think we should just reiterate here is that we want the owners to be proactive with regards to permitting, because we've realized that there are some issues in South Lake Tahoe that could easily trickle to the north. And they've lost a lot of vacation rentals to changes in their permitting laws. And so we want to make sure that every home is cared for as if you were living in it yourself.
Yes, a huge concern. And I think we're going to cover that, and I can't wait to see all of you there. And if you have any questions, we'd love your feedback, different things that you can think of for your home, or how you can comply with the new short-term regulations in Placer County, or any concerns, especially keeping your neighbors happy.
Yeah.
I think that's the number one concern.
Yeah, because they're the ones that are going to squawk if things go bad.
Yes.
Right?
Hello, Placer County. We have a complaint.
And it's so easy. It's so easy for them to pick up the phone. Right? They need to talk to somebody.
Yes.
Right? And it's their right to do that.
So I think if we can prevent that, and with this webinar that we have planned, that's our goal. We really want to bridge the gap between the local community and the homeowners.
Yeah.
Because we really depend on that income for our economy, the short-term rental income.
Yeah. So it really works for everybody. It's going to help protect the income that's coming into Lake Tahoe area, but it also helps you as the homeowner just have that peace of mind that your property is being cared for, and that you're going to continue to be able to rent out your property year after year for as long as you want to.
Exactly. I think Wendy nailed it.